Okay, heading to work now. I will see you guys later. Look at me, kids, I'm on TV. So, I'm heading to my sister's house. I am driving because I wasn't planning on going today for the Lakers-Celtics special or whatever because I missed yesterday's part. My sister was like, "Are you guys coming? It's supposed to be really good." So my mom had already left to take my grandmother somewhere. So I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll go." So my hair is wet. You might be able to tell that the roots are a little darker. And it's because I got my hair done. Normally I take you guys along, but I wasn't supposed to be getting my hair done today. I was going to go to my stylist's house as usual, or as we've done the past few times, because it's been hard to like fit, you know, with my schedule and her schedule. But she had a few cancellations today, so she called me up. She's like, "Can you come at this time?" I was like, "Yes." So I kind of like we just went, and it was just like boom, 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 all business, all business. Then I got home, I ate dinner, and I edited yesterday's vlog very quickly, and I got it uploading, which I had to stop the upload halfway through, so I don't know if hopefully it'll just pick up where I left off. Like this car. There's a lot of things that irk me when people are driving, and one of the things is like if you're like in a turning lane, well, usually like the turn signal isn't that long, you know, and the idea is let's get as many people through the turning lane as possible. And I don't mean people turning on red, because that happens a lot in Miami. I mean turning on green or yellow. And what irks me is when there's a lot of things that irks me about that, but like, for example, when the person in the front isn't paying attention, you are the first in line. You set the tone for the rest of the group. You should be paying attention. You shouldn't be on your phone or whatever. But what I just saw right now, that was like a car was stopped in the turning lane, and I'm not even kidding, at least 2 cars could have fit in front of him. That's how far he was from the car. You know? Yeah, so we toned my hair today. Once it's dry, I'll show you guys. We toned it, which we hadn't done I think in like 2 or 3 months. And it's interesting, you don't realize how much it changes until you like tone it and you're like, oh, because I've just been enjoying like all the shades. We didn't put any colors in the bottom because we're just gonna let it ride out the way that it is. And then we just did the top. And also plus we didn't really have a lot of time. I'm still not feeling excellent. I just want to feel like myself again. Like I can't even imagine when I'll be able to exercise again. I still have to do my May favorites. It's like every night that I think I'm gonna have the opportunity to do it. Like last night, getting out 2.5 hours later than I normally do. Actually no, usually I get out even earlier on Tuesdays. So I got out super late. Tonight, could have done it, but I'm going to stay around my computer, so we'll see if I can work on it since I already have yesterday's vlog already going. And I brought my computer to my sister's house last time, but this whole time I thought that, because she has a MacBook Pro, so I was like, oh, perfect. My computer dies, I can just use her charger. I don't know what model she's got because it's a totally different charger. So then my computer was like on the verge of dying, and I just needed to get the vlog of that day uploaded. I'm starting to think it's like silly or whatever to like obsess about getting the favorites video up like right away, just because it's still relevant, you know? It's still what I was into and what I'm probably still into. So I did something a little different today. You guys probably can't tell because I probably got wiped off when I was getting my hair done. But I used a cream highlight, my cheekbones and stuff, because I didn't have time to put makeup on, or really want to get up early enough to put makeup on. So I did that, and I didn't set it or anything because I wasn't wearing foundation or anything. And I got so many compliments today. My boss was like, "What highlight are you wearing?" The one I was wearing was the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops in Do You that I got through Influencer. They're so good. So good. And I just applied it with my finger. That was it. So I might do that more often when I don't wear foundation. Oh, and the other thing I did was I put Benefit Professional, like, you know, in the areas where I have larger pores, just because it just makes my skin look a little better. But my boss was like, "You're not wearing foundation today," because I was like, "Oh, since I'm not wearing foundation, I didn't set it." And she's like, "You're not wearing foundation today." She's like, "You PITCH." And she didn't say that. She actually said the word. I don't know what she's talking about. She looks amazing. So I don't know if like the glasses are making it any better. To me, it like I don't see it as making anything easier to read. I just see it like the colors brighter, and I don't know how glasses can affect that. Like I mean like just HD, just more vibrant, upped up the saturation, the contrast. That's the thing, when you have such a mild prescription, it's very hard to tell, you know? Because I'm not an optometrist. We haven't done one of these car chats in a while. I know some of you guys enjoy it. This is the first time I've been driving. I haven't been driving to work because I have to like park kind of far. I have to walk, so my mom's been dropping me off and picking me up. And like all my snacks and stuff, I can't carry them because it's too heavy. I literally have to take like 37 trips. Oh, another pet peeve of mine is when you're coming out of a parking lot and you know, you make a right turn or something and that lane is right turn only, and it's like, say, right next to an intersection, so all the lines are solid, and if you have a driver's license, you should know that solid lines are not to be crossed. You're only supposed to really change lanes or cross lanes in anywhere there's dash lines. So there's a car right here that is attempting to go from the right lane all the way to left lane, like 4 lanes over. So basically they're like that across all the cars. I just think it's so obnoxious. Really? It's so much effort just to literally like 100 feet forward past the light and make a quick U-turn. You just want to like inconvenience everybody. It's nice. I can stand that. Leave me a comment of the things that you don't like that people do when they're driving. Don't say vlogging. Don't say vlogging. I'm back home. I honestly don't know what I've been doing all this time. I really don't. I don't know. But I'm outside and I'm checking around to see if there's any toads. There's definitely super duper poisonous to dogs. So this time of year, especially when it rains, I have to check before I let them out. And then I have to stay out here to make sure that they don't get into any trouble as far as any toad that I miss out on. Oh my god, this fire ant situation out here is crazy. Woo! Oh my god, I don't know what they're up doing. Luna, go. Go, Luna. Isn't that funny? My mom totally trained her. I don't know how she did that. She just started saying, go, Luna, Luna, go. And then she just goes to the bathroom. Just like that. You're gonna think I'm weird, sorry. I'm just inspecting the poo. Because remember, he had diarrhea. And he's already done with his antibiotics, so it's nice to see. No more diarrhea. That means that whatever it was is gone. Come on inside. Where are you going? Hugo. You heard him run past me, right? So, I'll explain. He is very stubborn, and he doesn't like to be inside. Really, he doesn't like to do anything that he doesn't want to do. So when he knows I'm going to be like bringing them inside, because hey, when we go out at this time, it's not playtime. It's midnight. It's time to go to bed. He like will run as far away from the door. It's easy to be like, Hugo. He does the same thing when he's out sunbathing. I have to go out there and get him. I have to grab him by the collar, and when I grab his collar, he usually gets up. I don't know, for whatever reason, he doesn't like that. Whenever I touch his collar, he like runs for it. I don't know. It's one of his little quirks. I'll be calling him and saying, Hugo, inside. And if he doesn't want to come in, he's not gonna come in. So I have to go out there and get him. And he just likes to like sunbathe. And then, like I can tell like he hears me because I almost like see his eyes, and he's kind of just like, but he just, I'm not listening, look at me. Like, and I know some of you guys are going to be like in the comments, oh, maybe he's having issues hearing, and oh, poor Hugo. Nah, because the moment that my mom opens up a chip bag, I don't care where he is in the house, he comes running because he thinks he's going to get some chip crumbs. Or when she opens up a cereal box, anything that my mom's ever given him, like a little, which I always told her not to do. He hears all of that, so don't even try. Go around. So I'm gonna end this vlog. I will see you guys tomorrow.